Vernacular is as much a part of football as any sport. Hang around any football team and chances are you'll hear terms like blitz, cover two, nickel, or neutral zone. Spend any time around the Charleston Southern football team, though, and chances are you'll hear a term you never have before. Wheelhammer. It's become a sort of motto for the Bucs. But what is it, and how did it start?
The Wheelhammer phenomenon, as we say it. We basically last year we were trying to kind of establish an identity, talk about certain things to rally around and things like that. So as an offensive line group, we have a call called Wheelhammer, and the guys just really it was like we added hammer to a call to emphasize it, and the guys just kind of took it and ran with it from there. And you know how offensive linemen are. They like to hit people. They like to be tough and mean and nasty. And so when we start talking about hammers and nails and smashing people, you know, that just gets them fired up. But the thing that's kind of cool about it is it's kind of bled into other areas of the team. All of a sudden the receivers are getting into the Wheelhammer mode, and the running backs are, and all of a sudden the D-line picks it up. So now it's just kind of become a team rallying cry.
One player who took quickly to Wheelhammer was offensive guard Clayton Truitt. And, as it turned out, wide receivers coach Willie Korn was on the same page.
I was just thinking one day, I was like, man, CSU, we need like a CSU wide, like a Roll Tide or a War Eagle, you know, something that like all the fans could say, you know, you see someone out with the CSU shirt, I'm like, oh, Wheelhammer, man. And I went up there to Coach Gardenia during a meeting one day, and I was like, Coach Gardenia, I think Wheelhammer would be a sweet, like, you know, like a Roll Tide kind of rally cry thing. And he's like, have you been talking to Coach Korn? And I was like, yeah, I haven't seen Coach Korn today. He's like, oh, it's funny because he just said the same exact thing. And so in the offensive line meeting room, it really just kind of took a thing of its own, and we started saying it out here. And, you know, the team started saying it, and then a bunch of the fans started using Wheelhammer. It's really just taking on a whole kind of persona of its own.
While Truitt and Korn may have been the driving forces behind the Wheelhammer craze, the mentality itself, at least when it comes to the offensive line, is consistently fostered by Gardenia's energy.
Well, Coach Gardenia's crazy, and if you're out here for any length of time, I think you know that. He's just always fired up. He's always driving us, and even on days where we're just tired as heck and don't want to be out here really, he gets us going and gets us wanting to practice and stuff and gets us wanting to get better.
All kidding aside, the enthusiasm of Gardenia, head coach Jamie Chadwell, and the Bucs staff as a whole has been contagious for a program coming off a record 10-win season. Music at practice, a thought and emphasis for each day, and acronyms for Bucs and family are all a part of the philosophy that has made fun and Wheelhammer a big part of football.
Here in earlier years, it's really, the morale has really picked up, man. It's just everybody, we always out here competing, which makes it fun. I mean, practice doesn't drag out anymore. We're out here and it's fun. We're getting after it. And, you know, they always try to make it fun for us too. You know, at the end of the day, it's still football, it is still sport. And they've really just brought a whole new enthusiasm to practice and kind of just the dull aspects of football that people don't know about.